Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something that you may already know but need to hear again. Success doesn't come by chance. It doesn't come from doing things halfway. It comes from building something powerful, something that begins with you. So I want to talk to you about building your vision. Because without a vision, you can't walk the path toward the life you dream of. Now, before you set out to build anything, you've got to know who you are. You need to take time to understand what drives you. Not what people expect of you, not what the world tells you should do, but what lights a fire inside of you. What are you passionate about? What makes you feel alive? If you don't know who you are or what you want, you're not going to have the clarity to pursue it with purpose. And clarity is power. Once you know who you are, what you want, the next step is to connect that vision to something bigger than just personal success. Your vision should be grounded in a higher purpose, something that motivates you to keep going even when it seems impossible. Because let me tell you, there will be days when the world doesn't make sense, when things fall apart. And it's on those days when your purpose will give you the strength to keep going. But don't think it's going to be easy. There will be fear. There will be doubt. You're going to question whether you're good enough, whether you've got what it takes. And I'm here to tell you that's normal. It's part of the journey. But you have to make a choice. Are you going to let that fear hold you back? Or are you going to use it as fuel to propel you forward? You see, fear isn't a signal to stop. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself towards something greater. And that's exactly where you need to be. But fear won't be the only thing you have to face. You'll face setbacks. You'll face failure. Commitment and persistence are what will get you through. Success isn't about getting everything right all the time. It's about staying in the game long enough to learn, adapt, and eventually overcome. Don't stop when you fall. Get back up. Keep walking. Because every step forward, no matter how small, is a step closer to your vision. Self-discovery is the foundation upon which any successful vision is built. Without understanding who you truly are, your goals will lack the clarity and direction necessary to drive you towards success. The process of self-discovery involves not only identifying your strengths and weaknesses, but also delving deep into your core values, passions, and what truly excites you. When you know yourself, you can design a vision that aligns with your authentic desires rather than chasing someone else's dream. First, self-discovery requires reflection. Take time to pause and ask yourself deep, meaningful questions. What do you love doing? Not because of recognition or reward, but simply because it brings you joy. What challenges have you overcome in the past that made you stronger or more resilient? These answers give you a glimpse into your true character and potential. Many people spend their lives following paths set by external influences, parents, society, or peers, without ever stopping to question if those paths align with their own inner calling. You must be willing to carve your own way, which means understanding the forces that shape your identity. By doing so, you free yourself from the constraints of others' expectations and open yourself up to a world of limitless possibility. Identifying your strengths is another key element of self-discovery. What are the things that you excel at naturally or through practice? This can be anything from technical skills like coding or writing, to personal traits like being a great listener or a problem solver. Recognizing your talents allows you to leverage them in building your vision. Often, the very strengths that come easiest to us are the ones we overlook or take for granted. Yet, these are the qualities that can set you apart in the competitive landscape of life and work. When you have a deep understanding of what you do well, you can focus your energy on areas that enhance these strengths rather than trying to force yourself into roles or environments where you struggle. Equally important to identifying strengths is recognizing areas where you may need improvement. Self-awareness isn't just about understanding what you're good at. It's also about acknowledging your limitations and weaknesses. This doesn't mean you should dwell on them or use them as an excuse to give up. Instead, it's about being honest with yourself and being open to learning and growth. Every individual has areas that could benefit from development, whether it's emotional intelligence, time management, or technical expertise. Once you're aware of these areas, you can actively work on improving them. Embracing your weaknesses and working to overcome them will only make you more well-rounded and prepared to navigate the obstacles you'll encounter while pursuing your vision. Another key aspect of self-discovery is understanding your values. What matters most to you? What principles guide your decisions? Values such as honesty, compassion, creativity, or perseverance shape the way you approach every challenge and opportunity in life. If your vision is rooted in your values, it will not only be personally fulfilling but also sustainable. For example, if one of your core values is helping others, your vision might include a career or life path that centers on making a positive impact on the world. When you build a vision that aligns with your values, you're more likely to remain motivated during tough times. Because you're not just chasing success for its own sake, you're pursuing something that's meaningful to you on a deeper level. Passion plays a significant role in self-discovery. It is essential to understand what truly excites and energizes you. Passion fuels perseverance. It pushes you to keep going when the road gets difficult. Often people choose careers or goals based on logic or practicality, but the most successful and fulfilled individuals are those who follow their passions. Passion doesn't always come from what seems most lucrative or prestigious. It comes from doing what excites you, even when the path isn't guaranteed. When you tap into what you are most passionate about, you are not only creating a vision for yourself, but you are also ensuring that the journey toward that vision will be something you enjoy, rather than just endure. Self-discovery includes understanding what drives your motivation. Is it external validation or is it internal fulfillment? External motivation might come from the approval of others or material rewards, but it is often fleeting and unreliable. Internal motivation, however, comes from within. It's driven by your desire to fulfill your potential, contribute meaningfully to the world, and live with purpose. When you cultivate a deep connection to your internal motivation, your vision becomes more resilient. You won't be swayed by external factors like criticism, rejection, or failure. Instead, you'll be driven by the belief that what you're doing is right for you and that every step you take brings you closer to your purpose. Building your vision also involves understanding the significance of your personal experiences. Everything you've gone through, both the good and the bad, has shaped who you are today. Each experience holds valuable lessons that contribute to your growth. Recognizing these lessons allows you to integrate them into your vision. For instance, if you've overcome a significant challenge, you may want to incorporate that resilience and determination into the goals you set. Or, if you've experienced a failure, you can use that as motivation to push harder next time, or as a reminder to stay humble and keep learning. The ability to draw strength from your past will empower you to build a vision that is grounded in real, lived experience, not abstract ideals. When you understand yourself, your passions, strengths, values, motivations, and past experiences, you're ready to build a vision that is both powerful and authentic. This vision will not only guide you toward your personal and professional goals, but also help you stay grounded and fulfilled along the way. In a world that constantly tries to pull you in different directions, your self-awareness will act as your compass, keeping you on course even when the journey becomes difficult. Building a vision without a sense of purpose is like setting out on a journey without a map. Purpose is the driving force that shapes your goals, decisions, and actions. It is what transforms an ordinary path into a meaningful one. Purpose provides the clarity and motivation needed to overcome obstacles, stay focused, and push forward when the road gets tough. To create a vision that is sustainable and fulfilling, it must be anchored in a deep sense of purpose, one that connects your personal aspirations to something greater than yourself. A powerful vision goes beyond individual achievement. It is rooted in a sense of why, the reason you want to accomplish what you set out to do. Understanding your purpose gives you a framework for decision-making and guides you in the right direction when you are faced with difficult choices. Without purpose, it's easy to be swayed by distractions or external pressures. You might find yourself pursuing goals that don't truly align with who you are or what you want, leading to frustration and dissatisfaction. However, when your actions are aligned with your purpose, every decision becomes easier, and every step along the way feels intentional. My purpose also adds a level of resilience to your vision. Life is filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. In these moments, purpose acts as an anchor, providing you with the strength to keep going even when things feel impossible. When you are clear on your why, you are less likely to give up when you encounter obstacles. Instead, you view them as part of the journey, as necessary experiences that contribute to your growth and eventual success. Purpose helps you stay focused on the bigger picture, which makes the inevitable setbacks and struggles seem less daunting. It shifts your perspective from seeing obstacles as roadblocks to viewing them as opportunities for learning and progress. Our purpose creates lasting fulfillment. There is a significant difference between achieving a goal for personal gain and achieving one because it serves a greater purpose. When your vision is linked to a cause or goal that benefits others or contributes to a larger movement, the satisfaction you derive from your success is more profound and enduring. This deeper sense of fulfillment is what keeps people motivated for the long haul. It's not just about what you get in the end, but about the positive impact you have on the world around you. A vision grounded in purpose becomes a mission, something you're deeply committed to, rather than just a goal to be checked off a list. Having a purpose also helps in maintaining focus. With the constant barrage of distractions in today's world, it's easy to get pulled in multiple directions. People, media, and societal expectations can all create noise that detracts from your true goals. When your vision is tied to a clear purpose, you are better equipped to filter out the distractions and stay focused on what truly matters. For example, if your purpose is to improve education for underserved communities, you are less likely to be swayed by offers or opportunities that don't align with this mission. Purpose acts as a filter, helping you prioritize what aligns with your greater vision and what does not. Having a sense of purpose helps foster passion. Passion isn't something that appears out of nowhere, it grows from a deep connection to a purpose. When you are connected to something bigger than yourself, it ignites a fire within you. Passion fuels your desire to learn, to grow, and to push the boundaries of what you thought was possible. It creates a sense of urgency and excitement, driving you to take action and persist through tough times. When you know why you're doing something, it's much easier to stay motivated, even when you encounter challenges or face periods of uncertainty. Purpose becomes the source of the energy you need to take your vision from concept to reality. Purpose is also critical in building authenticity. When you align your vision with your core purpose, you become more in tune with your authentic self. You are no longer chasing success for the sake of success or following societal norms and expectations. Instead, you are following a path that resonates deeply with who you are at your core. This authenticity is magnetic. It draws people to your cause and inspires others to support you. The power of purpose lies in its ability to inspire not only you, but also those around you. It gives you a sense of direction and clarity, which others can see and feel. People are naturally attracted to individuals and causes that have a genuine sense of purpose. One of the most significant aspects of purpose is that it evolves with you. Over time, as you grow and learn, your sense of purpose may shift or deepen. This is a natural part of life. Your vision and the goals you pursue can adapt to reflect your evolving understanding of who you are and what you want to contribute to the world. In this way, purpose serves as both a foundation and a guidepost, allowing you to recalibrate your vision as you grow and change. However, even as your purpose may shift, its essence remains constant. It serves as a constant reminder of the greater meaning behind everything you do. And this sense of purpose will always lead you back to your true path when you begin to feel lost or uncertain. Having a strong sense of purpose is not just about pursuing your vision for your own gain. It's about creating value and contributing to the greater good. It's about finding meaning in your work and your goals, no matter how big or small they may be. When you have purpose, every action you take is driven by the desire to make a positive impact in the world, whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your personal development. This deep-rooted sense of purpose is what will keep you grounded, motivated, and on track as you build your vision. Fear and doubt are two of the most powerful emotions that can hold us back from achieving our dreams. They can creep into our minds and make us question our abilities, our worth, and the likelihood of success. When we set out to build our vision, these feelings often emerge as we venture into unknown territory or take risks. However, the key to overcoming fear and doubt is not to avoid them, but to confront and embrace them as part of the journey. Understanding how to face these challenges head-on can transform them from roadblocks into stepping stones. One of the first things to recognize is that fear is a natural and universal response to uncertainty. It's not something to be ashamed of, nor is it a sign of weakness. In fact, fear can be a healthy, protective mechanism that warns us of danger or helps us prepare for a challenge. But when fear becomes overwhelming or paralyzing, it prevents us from moving forward. It whispers doubts about our capabilities and convinces us to play it safe. The key here is learning how to use fear as a signal to push yourself rather than pull back. The discomfort you feel when fear arises is often an indication that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and doing something significant. In these moments, you must remind yourself that growth and progress are rarely comfortable. The bigger the dream, the greater the fear, and overcoming it is a sign that you are on the right track. Doubt is closely intertwined with fear, but it takes on a more internal form. While fear is the emotional reaction to potential danger, doubt often comes from questioning our own abilities or our right to succeed. It manifests as the voice inside that says, "What if I fail?" or "What if I'm not good enough?" Self-doubt is perhaps one of the most common barriers to achieving greatness. When you doubt yourself, you start to second-guess your decisions and capabilities. The key to overcoming doubt is to replace it with confidence, not the kind of confidence that comes from arrogance or certainty, but the confidence that is built through action. As you take small steps towards your vision, you begin to build evidence that you are capable. Each achievement, no matter how small, strengthens your belief in yourself and quiets the inner voice of doubt. Confidence isn't something that comes overnight, but it is something you can cultivate through persistence, hard work, and a mindset that embraces learning rather than perfection. A powerful tool for overcoming fear and doubt is reframing your mindset. Often, fear and doubt arise from negative thinking patterns, such as catastrophizing, where we imagine the worst possible outcome, or black and white thinking, where we see situations as either a complete success or a total failure. Reframing involves changing the way you perceive a situation. Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" think, "What if I succeed? And what will I learn along the way?" Instead of viewing challenges as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth. By shifting your focus from what might go wrong to what you can learn or how you can adapt, you take away the power of fear and doubt. Reframing allows you to see challenges as an integral part of the journey rather than something to avoid. Another important concept is embracing failure as a part of success. Many people fear failure so deeply that they avoid taking risks altogether. However, failure is not the end, it's a lesson. Failure teaches you what doesn't work and provides valuable insight that helps you make adjustments moving forward. If you fear failure, you'll be stuck in a cycle of hesitation, never taking the necessary steps to achieve your vision. On the other hand, if you learn to embrace failure as an inevitable and useful part of the process, you can move forward with confidence, knowing that each failure brings you closer to success. Failure provides clarity, resilience, and wisdom, and it's through learning from it that you refine your vision and approach. To reframing and embracing failure, building a support system can be invaluable in overcoming fear and doubt. When we face challenges, it's easy to feel isolated in our struggles. But when you have a network of people who believe in you and your vision, it becomes easier to stay grounded and motivated. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage you, provide constructive feedback, and help remind you of your strengths. These people can help you push through moments of doubt and provide a fresh perspective when you feel stuck. In times of fear, a strong support system acts as a safety net that reminds you that you are not alone in your journey. They help you see the bigger picture and encourage you to keep moving forward. Another key aspect of overcoming fear and doubt is taking action. Fear often thrives when we remain passive, when we avoid taking the steps that will move us toward our goals. Action is the antidote to fear. It is through doing that we gain confidence and reduce uncertainty. Taking small, incremental steps toward your vision is one of the best ways to quiet fear and doubt. Each action, no matter how small, gives you momentum and builds a sense of progress. As you see the results of your efforts, you begin to realize that the fear and doubt were unfounded. The more action you take, the more you prove to yourself that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Action shifts the focus from your fears to your results, and over time, it will rewire your brain to see challenges as opportunities rather than threats. It's important to remember that overcoming fear and doubt is not a one-time event, it is an ongoing process. These emotions will resurface at different points in your journey, especially when you are faced with significant challenges or new experiences. The key is to continually confront them, to acknowledge them without letting them control you. Every time you face fear and doubt and continue to move forward, you reinforce your ability to overcome them in the future. The more you embrace discomfort, the stronger you become in pursuing your vision with resilience and confidence. Fear and doubt will always be there, but they no longer have the power to hold you back. Instead, they become indicators of growth, pushing you to step outside your comfort zone and into the greatness you are destined for. When building your vision, clarity is essential. Without clarity, your goals can become blurred, and the path toward achieving them may seem confusing or overwhelming. Clarity doesn't simply mean knowing what you want, but also understanding why you want it and how to achieve it. It is about seeing the big picture, as well as understanding the smaller, specific steps that will get you there. With clarity, you can navigate obstacles with focus, purpose, and confidence, and you are less likely to be distracted or derailed by challenges along the way. The first step to achieving clarity in your vision is defining your values and priorities. Your vision should be aligned with what matters most to you, as this will give you the motivation and persistence needed to pursue your goals over the long term. Understanding your core values helps you make decisions that are true to yourself, rather than getting caught up in what others think you should do. For example, if one of your core values is personal growth, your vision might involve continuous learning or improving your skills. If another value is contributing to your community, your vision may include giving back through service or creating a social impact. When you are clear on your values, the path forward becomes less complicated because every choice you make can be measured against those values. If an opportunity or decision doesn't align with your values, it becomes easier to say no, helping you stay focused on what's truly important. Once you are clear about your values, the next step is to define your specific goals. General goals like I want to be successful or I want to be happy are too vague to give you a clear direction. To gain clarity, you need to break down your goals into concrete, actionable steps. Instead of simply saying, I want to be successful, you might define success for yourself in a measurable way. I want to launch a business within the next year, or I want to achieve a promotion in the next 6 months. By narrowing down your goals, you give yourself a clear target to aim for, and this specificity helps eliminate distractions and unnecessary detours. When your goals are well defined, your energy and efforts can be directed toward achieving them in a focused and efficient manner. Another important element of clarity is understanding your limitations and resources. Knowing where you currently stand in terms of skills, knowledge, and experience helps you to realistically assess what is achievable within a certain time frame. It also highlights the areas you may need to improve or invest in to achieve your vision. For instance, If your goal is to start a business but you lack experience in business management or finance, you can gain clarity by identifying the gaps in your knowledge and seeking the necessary resources to fill those gaps, whether through education, mentorship, or collaboration. Understanding your limitations isn't about limiting your vision, it's about giving you a clear understanding of where you are starting from and what you need to work on in order to make your vision a reality. To knowing your limitations, clarity also involves knowing what resources are available to you. This could include financial resources, connections, support systems, or even personal strengths and talents. Knowing what you have at your disposal helps you make informed decisions about how to approach your goals. For example, if you have a strong network of professionals in your industry, you can use that to your advantage by seeking advice, partnerships, or opportunities. If you have a particular skill set, you can leverage it in the pursuit of your vision. Clarity about your resources enables you to utilize them effectively, saving time and effort that might otherwise be wasted on pursuing avenues that are less fruitful or realistic. Another key aspect of clarity is the ability to create a roadmap or a clear plan of action. A vision without a plan is simply a dream. A plan provides structure and direction, breaking down the process of achieving your vision into manageable steps. This roadmap should include both short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals are the immediate, tangible steps that will move you closer to your larger vision, while long-term goals represent the end result that you are ultimately working toward. By creating a plan with clear milestones, deadlines, and actions, you give yourself a practical framework for turning your vision into reality. Furthermore, a well-constructed plan allows you to track your progress over time, helping you see how far you've come and adjust course if necessary. Clarity also requires focus. One of the greatest challenges many people face when building their vision is the temptation to chase too many goals at once. While it's important to have a broad vision for your future, trying to pursue too many objectives at the same time can spread your energy thin and leave you feeling overwhelmed. By prioritizing your goals and focusing on one or two main objectives at a time, you can direct all of your efforts toward the areas that will make the greatest impact. Having focus enables you to commit fully to your goals and give them the attention they deserve, rather than getting distracted by every opportunity or challenge that comes your way. Focus also helps you avoid the trap of perfectionism, which can paralyze you into inaction. When you are clear on what you want and why you want it, you can take consistent action without getting bogged down by overthinking or second-guessing. As you pursue your vision, it's important to periodically review and reflect on your progress. Over time, circumstances change, and new opportunities or challenges may arise that require you to reassess your goals or adjust your strategy. Regularly checking in on your vision allows you to stay on track and make sure that your goals still align with your values and priorities. Reflection helps you maintain clarity, as it gives you the chance to evaluate whether you're heading in the right direction or if adjustments need to be made. Sometimes clarity comes not just from planning, but from being willing to pivot when necessary, based on what you've learned along the way. A key component of clarity is maintaining a growth mindset. Clarity isn't static, it evolves as you learn, grow, and adapt. A growth mindset allows you to see setbacks as opportunities for growth and to stay open to new information that may enhance your vision. By viewing challenges as part of the process rather than as roadblocks, you keep your vision flexible and resilient, adjusting your path as you gain more experience and understanding. This mindset ensures that clarity doesn't mean rigidity, but rather an openness to continual improvement and learning, even as you move toward your larger goals. Clarity is about alignment, aligning your goals with your values, resources, limitations, and actions. It's about having a clear understanding of where you're going, why you're going there, and what steps you need to take to get there. When clarity is present in your vision, it provides the confidence and guidance you need to take purposeful, intentional actions that will lead you toward success.